Acting just signed a stay-at-home order for all Ohioans.
A momentous day as parts of the tri-state are taking immediate action to stop the spread of the coronavirus, while other parts of the tri-state feel that more can be done. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Lily Bradley. Both Ohio and Kentucky have issued new, harsher restrictions tonight in hopes of slowing the spread of the coronavirus. Here in the Mountain State, Governor Jim Justice has yet to issue any more restrictions, but leaders at the local and county levels are calling for that to change. 13 News reporter Haley Kosick is live in the studio to explain. Haley.
Lily, Kanawha County and City of Charleston leaders are asking Governor Jim Justice to launch a mandatory stay in place for the entire state. They believe that this could be the difference between life and death for many West Virginians. In his statewide address Saturday evening, Governor Jim Justice said the power to stop the spread of the coronavirus lies in the hands of all West Virginians.
I am here to ask you in every way, shape, form, or fashion, for those that are still out there, that are not trying in every way or not taking this as seriously as they should, or not realizing what really could happen, we've got to have them help just like you're helping.
But local and county leaders say that shutdown is the only answer. In a letter sent Sunday to the governor, county and city leaders quoted Governor Justice's own words, stating, "Our power to fight this pandemic is to stay away from one another and limit person-to-person contact as much as possible." They say this is why they believe a statewide stay-in-place is necessary for slowing the spread of COVID-19 in West Virginia. Mayor Amy Schuler-Goodwin wrote, "Social distancing and staying home have proven to be critical in stopping the spread of this virus," saying we are respectfully asking Governor Jim Justice to order a mandatory stay-in-place order as so many other states have done. In Kanawha County alone, 3 people have tested positive for the coronavirus since Friday. In response to the growing numbers, Commission President Ken Carper writes, "The expected spike in the COVID-19 virus in our area is occurring and time is running out to flatten the curve to help protect our healthcare professionals and first responders." Now, Governor Jim Justice has yet to respond to this request, but he is planning to hold a virtual press briefing tomorrow at 11 a.m. As of tonight, West Virginia has a total of 16 confirmed cases. In studio, I'm Haley Kosick for 13 News, working for you.
Haley, thank you. In the meantime, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine's administration is enacting a stay-at-home order as cases spiked to a total of more than 350 in the Buckeye State. DeWine said that stay-at-home order will be enforced starting Tuesday by local health departments and local law enforcement. We asked some Ohio residents about their thoughts.
I take care of my elderly mother most of the time and don't have to get out. Those that work, I can't comprehend what that would be.
We've been going around trying to get groceries that we can get, hand sanitizer and bleach. It's hard to find, but if you can get it, get it.
We kind of stay stocked up on things, so just making sure that we have things to, that will last us for a couple days when we cook it. So, yeah, I've just been mainly doing that kind of thing.
Now again, the stay-at-home order will start to be enforced Tuesday, although the governor said the order includes things he's already been asking residents to do, such as staying at home, except for essential needs. Meanwhile, in Kentucky, Governor Andy Beshear announcing new restrictions in the Bluegrass State as the total number of confirmed cases sits at 103. This afternoon, the governor announced the closure of all non-essential retail businesses starting at 8 p.m. tomorrow. He says auto repair and parts shops are exempt. Businesses such as grocery stores, pharmacies, drugstores, liquor stores, and gas stations will remain open.
As of tomorrow night at 8 p.m., that's Monday night, as of 8 p.m., we're going to close non-essential retail businesses. This is the next step that we need to take to reduce the contacts amongst Kentuckians until we can defeat this virus.
So far, 3 people have died in Kentucky from the coronavirus.